I come across a lot of high earners who overpay their mortgages but aren't maxing out their pension contributions. Now this could be the right decision in some circumstances, but actually if you stopped overpaying the mortgage and instead put the money in your pension, you could potentially pay off your mortgage twice as fast. Unbelievable, right? Well, let me take you through the numbers. So let's use someone earning £130,000 as an example. Now, it's important to remind you of the dreaded 60% tax trap. When an individual's taxable income reaches £100,000, their tax-free personal allowance is gradually cut by £1 for every £2 of income that's over the 100k mark. Once their income reaches £125,140, they lose their personal allowance completely. So as a quick example to help you get your head around this, if you earn £1,000 over the 100,000 mark, that will be taxed at 40%, costing you £400. However, you'll also lose £500 of your personal allowance. To add insult to injury, that £500 will now also be taxed at 40%, costing you another £200. So that £1,000 in income just costs you 600 quid in tax, or 60%. So how does this apply to paying off your mortgage? Well, let's say you've got a mortgage of 250,000 and you pay £1,000 of that mortgage every month. So that's £12,000 a year in total. Now, if you were earning that 130,000, that £12,000 could have actually cost you over £17,000 in tax before it even arrived in your bank account. Unreal, right? So let's break that down. If you take just over £29,350 of your income, that will be taxed at 2% for national insurance, costing you just over 587 quid. We then know that unfortunately £25,140 of that is effectively taxed at 60%, costing you just over £15,080 more in income tax. The remaining 4,200 or so will then be taxed at 40%, costing you a further £1,687 in tax. So altogether, that's a total of just over £17,358 in tax. Now, it's exhausting just listing all that tax. What it means though is that to simply pay your £12,000 annual mortgage payment, you're going to need almost £30,000 in income to do it. So to pay off your £250,000 mortgage, it will take almost 21 years and cost you over £610,000 of your hard-earned money. The amount of tax you'll pay is quite something. But here is the magic secret. If instead you took the same £29,350 and put it into your pension, that money will be gross of all tax. And not only that, but you won't fall into the 60% tax trap. Now, very fortunately as well, once you're 55, you can take 25% of your pension completely tax-free. And depending on the size of your pot, you can take a maximum of, guess what, just over £250,000. So if you build up a decent pension pot and use your £30,000 a year to add more to your pension, by the time you want to pay off your mortgage, you could use your tax-free lump sum to pay off the entire remaining amount. Using this method, you'll pay off the mortgage in just over 8.5 years, and that's without even investing the money. You'll probably be able to shave a further 1.5 years off that with investment growth. So let's just take a step back and realize what we've done there. By using the pension instead of overpaying the mortgage, you'd save over £361,000 in income tax. You'd also pay off your mortgage over 13 years faster. Mind-boggling. You could save huge amounts of money and even pay off the mortgage faster simply by putting the money into your pension instead. So if you're a high earner thinking about overpaying your mortgage, believe it or not, it might be time for you to take some pensions advice. Because remember, your money really does matter.